Welcome back, viewers. After severe outrage over the horrific Bengaluru Stampede that claimed the lives of at least 11 people, questions remain. That is, the Congress government, are they finding scapegoats to run away from their responsibility of the tragedy? In the aftermath of the tragedy, there have been multiple arrests, heads rolled, and yet the ruling government remains completely unaffected. The BJP's charge is basically that the honest officials are being shunted out to shield the Chief Minister and also the Deputy Chief Minister and the Home Minister as well, who the BJP says are the ones responsible for the tragedy. The Chief Minister's political secretary, remember viewers, has also been sacked. The ADGP has also been transferred. The Bengaluru Commissioner, a new commissioner, has taken over. He's been shunted out. There have been 4 cops who have been shunted out. But are the political leaders not accountable? 4 arrests have been made and have been sent. And obviously, they've all been sent to judicial custody as well. This is the marketing head of the RCB, the vice president of the business affairs of the DNA Entertainment Networks. That is the event company which was linked with this fateful event. DNA Entertainment's top official, senior event manager also has been nabbed. Also an employee of the Ticket Genie Solution Private Limited has been arrested. The FIR has, in the particular case, names RCB, the event manager from DNA Entertainment Network, and also the Karnataka State Cricket Association Administrative Committee as the accused. As per the FIR, the event went on despite permission not being granted. It says that the organizers failed to manage the crowds. In fact, we were talking about the Bengaluru Stampede horror aftermath. It's the KSCA secretary and also the treasurer who have tendered their resignations. The storm is brewing. Basically, top KSCA officials have stepped down, but repeated claims, quote unquote, of their role being limited are coming out. So what they have done is that they have tendered their resignation, but what sources are telling us that while tendering their resignation, they reiterated and underlined that their role was particularly limited and that they were simply taking moral responsibility, which is why they were resigning. So once again, KSCA repeating the claim that they had a limited role. Arunil is joining us live on the broadcast. Arunil, obviously we broke this news first. Obviously, when it comes to these resignations, as far as KSCA is concerned, while it's important obviously to highlight that these top officials have stepped down, but what's very interesting, is the statement where they say or they reiterate the claim that their role was particularly limited and they are resigning only due to moral responsibility.
Well, that is right. Basically, Mr. Jairam, treasurer of KSCA, Karnataka State Cricket Association, as well as A. Shankar, the honorary secretary of KSCA, they both have tendered their resignation, saying that they are taking moral responsibility for what exactly happened. Also, yesterday, both of them had approached the court as well against the action that Bengaluru Police was taking against them. Bengaluru Police was at their residence to arrest them. What basically the KSCA officials said was that our role was only to provide the stadium. Basically, security was not our role. The decision to open only 3 gates was also not our we are not accountable for that. It was basically a mediation between the RCB and the state government of Karnataka. They also mentioned about an impending pressure, political pressure as well. What is interesting to note, Meenakshi, is till now all the stakeholders, be it RCB, be it DNA Networks, be it KSCA, be it Ticket Genie. Ticket Genie is the platform which provided free tickets. Everybody is under the dock. Action has been taken by Bengaluru Police against them. Arrests have also happened. So far 4 arrests. But surprisingly, appallingly, the state government of Karnataka, basically the ministers of Karnataka, no action has been initiated against them. They have basically completely washed their hands off. DK Kumar was very much present inside the Chinnaswamy Stadium. He was doing a photo op with all the cricket stars, but after the incident as well, he praised Bengaluru Police, but the Bengaluru CP was immediately suspended. Action was taken against several senior Bengaluru Police officials as well, but nothing happens to DK Kumar or the Congress government in Karnataka.
All right, Arunil, why don't you stay with us, because viewers, the KSCA, remember, has filed a petition in the High Court. Now, in this particular petition, the KSCA basically said that framing them as an accused is a serious failure of justice at the hand of the police and the government, given their own stand at the fateful incident. They claim that this was an unforeseen accident and also an unintended act. The KSCA said celebrating the victory was the call of the government, and it also felicitated the players at Vidhana Saugha in the presence of the Chief Minister, the Deputy Chief Minister and several other cabinet ministers, with the Secretariat and also the police higher-ups being present. So why is it that they are being, attacked? That's the claim coming from their side. In fact, Times Now viewers has also accessed the letter which the KSCA wrote to the state government. In that letter, they sought permission for the felicitation event which was held on the steps of the Vidhana Sauda. Now, what does this letter say? Basically, this letter was to seek permission for the felicitation event at Vidhana Sauda. The action on the letter basically was forwarded to the DCP for an approval. When was the approval given, viewers? On June 4th morning. So the approval for felicitation came only on the 4th. No permission basically for gathering of fans outside or obviously in the Chinnaswamy Stadium. What exactly happened there? All those questions obviously remain. CID, meanwhile, viewers, that's the update also which we've been bringing you from the morning. They are also going to begin investigations into the Stampede case. Today morning, we had broken this news for you that CID officials, are going to seek custody of all the accused, and they're also going to take over the probe. The CID is going to begin the probe starting today, and they're also going obviously to seek the custody of the accused. So the probe also is gaining pace. But what about the politics? Politics is also continuing, viewers. BJP is questioning the Siddaramaiah government. They are holding them solely responsible for the tragedy. Listen into all the political reactions.
ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಸ್ವತಃ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳೇ, 5 ಜನ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳನ್ನ ಅಮಾನತು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಅಮಾನತು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಸ್ವತಃ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಫೋಲಿಯೋ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಹಿರಿಯ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳನ್ನ ಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಗೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹರಕೆ ಕುರಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇವರು ಅದನ್ನ ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಒಂದು ಷಡ್ಯಂತ್ರ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
Did the police give the clearance for the program in Vidhan Sauda? Who gave the clearance? Who was the one who was there with the team, receiving them at airport, kissing the trophy, holding the flag, trying to take the credit through photo op? And who took the decision to continue the celebration even when deaths were occurring? So this is yet another attempt to save their own skin and to find scapegoat. One should now ask the question from Rahul Gandhi, that Rahul Gandhi, why don't you set the same standards of accountability on A1 and A2, Mr. Siddaramaiah and Shivkumarji, that you set on all others? They are trying to protect their skin and their responsibility by laying the blame at somebody else's doorstep.
But it doesn't end there, viewers. The Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar has completely washed his hands off the Stampede tragedy.
See, ನನ್ನ ಬಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಅವರು? ಇನ್ ವಾಟ್ ವೇ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್? ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ, KSCA ಅವರು ಬರೆದ್ರು, ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರು, ನನಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು, ಇವರು KSCA ಅವರು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು, 10 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರ ಏನೋ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತೆ, 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಸ್ಟೇಡಿಯಂಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಏನು ತಪ್ಪಿದೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು?
In fact, talking about the Bengaluru tragedy aftermath, viewers, the Karnataka government's letter to the KSCA, that has also been accessed by us. We earlier told you that what the KSCA basically had demanded from the Karnataka government. So this letter from June 4th, this is by the Karnataka government. This basically says that the event had been cleared, but under specific terms and conditions. 19 conditions had been put out. The government basically in this particular letter seems to be putting the onus on the KSCA. So who exactly was responsible? Also, what's very significant to note is that the letter is related to the Vidhana Sauda event. Arunil is live with us. Arunil, this particular letter is related to the Vidhana Sauda event, but what about the event at the Chinnaswamy Stadium?
Well, it seems like there was no communication between KSCA, RCB as well as the Karnataka state government when it comes to the main event, that is the Chinnaswamy event. Because what the KSCA officials also said in the courtroom as well, that they had no idea that such kind of event was happening. RCB had already announced it. There was a political pressure as well. An extremely serious allegation is also coming in from HD Kumaraswamy as well as the other BJP leaders are also making this stunning allegation, saying that A Shankar, who is the honorary secretary of KSCA, is also the auditor of DK Shivkumar, and that is why there is an attempt from the Karnataka government, state government, to save the KSCA officials. This is the serious allegation coming in from the BJP as well as from HD Kumaraswamy. Now coming to all the entire basically the elements that are there with respect to the unfortunate stampede that has taken place. Everybody is blaming the other party. KSCA is blaming the state government is blaming the blaming RCB for it. RCB is again pinning the blame on KSCA, but it is the unfortunate demise of those 11 innocent lives that have been lost. Nobody is taking onus for that. No accountability has been set in. Another important update is that around 5 p.m. today, Meenakshi, KSCA officials are expected to meet at their headquarters. That's what we are understanding. What exactly will be part of that discussion? What will be transpiring in that meeting? We will be keeping a close eye on that.
Okay, so 5 p.m. is when the KSCA officials are going to meet up. That meeting is going to be very crucial. We'll keep a close eye on the same. Thank you, Arnil, for joining us with all these updates. All right, with that, we'll step into a short commercial break. News and updates on the other side. Please don't go anywhere.